Good morning. Doing some morning chaos run. Hope you guys are doing well. So figured I'd do some runs before the baby wakes up. Spicy little section. What am I doing? I didn't have my Hodo on this whole time. God. It's too early. Yeah, wake up, Spray. There we go. That's not good. That is not good. Come on, BattleNet. Are you kidding me right now? The fuck was that? Oh, 1 second, I can't have the game freezing in hardcore. Everything looks fine. Performance is good. Under 12%. Memory's under 20. What was that nonsense? If I didn't tell you I was wanting to restart the entire game from having it freeze like that, I'd be lying. I'm terrified that if it freezes again with like a group like this, I'm done for. for battle. You done this way to play. Hear that? This is how many times I hit the seal.
Death can save you from me.
guy might take a minute. Coffee break? There we go. let's check these boots. No faster run walk. Can't keep them. Not good enough. Tower room, let's go. That's why I do that. That's why I make a fucking safety portal. That's how you get murdered in fucking chaos and hardcore. Did you see? Oh my fucking god. They drop right on your head with amp damage and fanaticism. And fucking one-shot you.
Hail to you, champion.
God damn it, that was close. Hey man, what's up? Good morning. I woke up and wanted to play some D2 before the baby wakes up. Hope you got some sleep. Yeah, exactly. She'll, she's in there right now, like, humping her pillow or doing whatever she does. But, she'll wake up and run in here in a minute. Yeah, baby cam is just clutch. I don't know how they had kids without baby cams. The whole time you're just wondering if they're gonna put like their finger in an electrical socket or something. Doing something nefarious alone in the room. It was fun on State of Decay last night. Yeah, man, it was cool. I had a lot of fun in the harder difficulty. Made you think about shit. surprisingly held off on ordering KFC last year. I was gonna ask, but I was like, if he's thinking about it, he probably pulled the trigger. If I've got something in my mind that I want, I usually end up just getting it. Terrible self-control. Especially when it comes to ordering food. That convenience is just unreal. We have the power to just, I want a chicken sandwich. Hop on a little electronic device and then boom, we have a chicken sandwich in 20 minutes. Yeah, we got off and I was sitting there looking at my phone like, do I? Yeah. I know that feeling. Alright, now she's looking around like, should I get up? Or should I just go back to sleep? The thing that sucks is like her window is right on the side the sun comes up. So as soon as the sun comes up, it's like beaming through her window. But I had to lay in today. First time in about a week I haven't woke up at 6 a.m. Oh, okay. There you go. Sleeping in's nice. My wife took the day off, and then I'm over here loud as shit streaming. And the baby's gonna come in extra early. Actually, no, it's not that bad. It's 8:20 a.m. She wakes up normally at 8 for work days, so she's slept in an hour. With kids, an hour is like, that's a nice Saturday. Man, she used to sleep until like 10, the baby. And we would just like be looking at the baby camera like, is everything alright? Should we go check? I'd be waiting for like her to move an elbow or show some sign of life that I'm like, alright, cool, I'll just let her sleep. It's 12:20 here, woke up maybe half an hour ago. Oh, okay. Holy shit. You're starting your afternoon. But yeah, that's a good sleep. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice and sunny today and tomorrow. So I think we're going to be doing a beach thing. Which, man, I can't tell you how shitty I feel bringing that up all the time. Because I'm in Florida and you're in the UK and it's raining a lot. And cold. I feel like a dickhead every time I'm like, hey, I'm going to the beach again. But hopefully the weather starts to warm up out there. Hey, we had a storm yesterday. I think we're getting more storms today. Damn. Sorry about that, man. We used to live in Colorado, and it snows a lot, like, at the beginning of spring in Colorado. That's where all the heavy snow comes from for some reason. So we kept getting updates on my social media apps from, like, friends that live up there and all that. And they just keep getting hit with snow, and I was like, oh man. I'm so glad I don't have to shovel snow. Because I was born and raised in Florida, but for the last... before this year, I was in Colorado for like 6 years, 7 years. Used to live in Norway because of work. Lived there for 3 years. 6-foot snow drifts. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, Norway is very mountainous and snowy, I imagine, too. Did you ever get into, skiing or snowboarding? I surfed and skateboarded a little when I was, growing up. But when I went out to Colorado, oh my god. I got into snowboarding. So much fun. Yeah, that sounds cold. I don't know what it was in Colorado, but let me see. Oh, okay. That got about as cold as Colorado. Colorado was, I had to, like, do the conversion to Celsius. It was like, I don't know, negative 15, 16 Fahrenheit, which is like, I guess, negative 26, 27 Celsius. And then you got the wind, because you're like, at least, the mountain that I was on was, 13,000 feet. 12, 13,000 feet, somewhere around there, with a wind chill. So it was cold. Like, I was always trying to explain to people like how cold it can get, and the coldest I've been, and it's usually when you can feel the moisture in your eyes turn into like a slushy. It starts freezing, and when you blink your eyes, it's like a slushy. Because I was taking pictures in Canada on a frozen lake in British Columbia. No, not British Columbia. Wherever Banff is, it's a big national park. And I was on a frozen lake at like 8 in the morning, and it was also the same. I had 3 pairs of gloves on, and I felt this sharp pain in my fingertips. And I'm like, I think this is frostbite. I gotta get the fuck out of here. There's some cold where you need like Antarctic specialized scientific gear to deal with. I don't know how people in Alaska and other places deal with that. Yeah, I lived on the northern coast of Norway near Finland, so the Arctic was... Oh, yeah. That sounds, Yeah, geographically, you're way the fuck up there. That's like where all the polar bears and shit are, right? It's like up there by, what's it called? Svalbard? It's that island, I guess, that's a little north. Maybe a little north, maybe a lot north. But the top part of, like, Norway and Finland, where they do polar bear research and shit. You have to go outside with, like, a rifle. Because polar bears are those bears, they're just like, they have not enough food. So if you see one, they're just gonna try to eat you. Yeah, it's the most northern island. Gotcha. Regroup. Attack from 15 sides. We had a massive dog to protect us against moose and a hunting rifle. Okay. Also had huskies as well. Nice. Huskies are badass. Look like wolves. Yeah, moose are assholes. Like, I don't think a lot of people that have seen moose realize... Like, if you've seen a video of a moose, you're like, oh, wow, that's kind of cute. Do not approach a moose. They are massive. We drove by one in the 4Runner, and 4Runner's a SUV. And I had to look, we had to look up, like it was above my car as we drove by in some Colorado town. But you could just see, like, all the different times that moose have just come after people. Like, they're just angry. But we went to Yellowstone, pretty big national park out here in the States, and you could see like bison and bears and stuff, and it's famous because there's a lot of clips of people just walking up and trying to take selfies with the wild animals, and they get just tossed. Yeah, it had 2 Norwegian elk hounds. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look it up in a second. I know they have some good sized breed of dogs out there. Oh wow. It's got the curved tail like a husky does. Oh man, those look badass. Oh, okay. Like 55 pounds. They get pretty big. They almost look like they got like a German Shepherd face. Things are known to hunt elk, bears, and wolves. Oh, yeah, it literally says that in the about section. They're known for their courage, tracking and hunting elk and other large game. Bears are... Holy shit. Alright, dog's fearless. Heard. Elk are huge. We used to see elk all the time sitting outside of, Rocky Mountain National Park. Like they had a herd that would just kind of hang out because I guess they were protected by the park or something, but they're just massive, like I don't know, 30, 40 of them, and just walk around the streets and stuff, and they're big as hell. Elk are huge. I can't imagine a little dog running up to one of those things with the horns and just not worrying about it. It was funny, before we left Colorado, that was one of the big things they were talking about, just because we didn't really have wolves there anymore. They were voting on whether or not they should release wolves back into the population to control, like, all the damn, you know, elk that are just everywhere. And I'm like, what? We're gonna bring wolves? Why don't we just let hunters go wild? I don't know. I mean, yay wolves, but not yay when you're out hiking and you run into a pack of wolves. And because I live near Finland, I nearly got a Carolyn bear dog. I don't even know what that is. Man, these breeds you're testing me on. I can only imagine if it's called a bear dog. Oh, okay. 23 kilos. Man, all these dogs are just classified as fearless. Yeah, these things are used to hunt moose, lynx, wolves, and the Eurasian brown bear. Okay. Yeah, it says it's good for marking with barking and stuff. It sounds like a pretty smart hunting dog. And then there's a couple YouTube videos that also pop up that talk about the dogs protecting people from bears. Yeah, two will distract while the hunter kills it. Gotcha. Yeah, at least I remember for bears, a lot of, the way I've seen them hunt it, they chase them up a tree. And then the hunter gets there, takes it out of the tree. The only reason I didn't get one is because they're naturally aggressive towards other animals. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. I mean, if you're out there, then no, not that big of a deal. But if you're not out in like the middle of nowhere and you're taking your dog to like the dog park or on a walk, and it tries to kill everything else. Yeah, I could see that being an issue. I don't know how it is like in the UK, but a lot of people over here have the tiny dogs. Like the little dogs that fit in a purse. That just bark and shake. Yeah, the fact that one of them can corner a moose, yeah, that's crazy. That fearlessness is probably what works, is the moose is like, wait, this dog's not afraid. Shit, it's still running at me. It makes him second guess everything. Oh, one of those will rip a pit bull in half. Oh, wow. Yeah, pit bulls, tanks. Kind of like the Mike Tyson of dogs. Who can handle a pit bull, that's crazy. The bear dog looks like a wolf. Like, they all have that kind of curved tail and size. spicy here for a second. Well, if a corner a moose and brown bear, I don't think a pit bull's gonna last long. It's true. The thing I think about is there's the barking and, you know, the scaring and aggressiveness of it, and then there's the fighting aspect of when they start actually going at it. Pit bulls are, I mean, I don't want to say they're only bred for fighting, but it's kind of something they do. They do a lot of. But yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those who wins in a fight, like a lion and a tiger, you know? Both formidable beasts. But yeah, I think most of these dogs that are, if they're going after bear, they're not going to have any kind of fear. It'll definitely be a good one if they did decide to get into it. Not a good one, like, now I sound like a Roman emperor, like, fighting animals in a coliseum. It'll be terrible for the dogs involved. Nobody's going to come out unscathed. It's going to be bad. I don't condone dog fighting. It's bad. I was just realizing I'm like, it's morning, half asleep, and as I'm saying that, like it would be, like I could picture myself having popcorn. But everybody wants a, you know, a dog that can, like, handle itself or defend themselves if they're ever out and shit like that happens. We got our dog, he's just a giant baby. I think I've talked to you about that. He's, God, what is it? A Rottweiler and a Jack Russell Terrier mix, so he looks like a baby Rottweiler with a pointy nose. But he definitely does not take after the Rottweiler as far as, what do you call it? Bravery? He looks at noises and is like, you gonna handle that? You gonna take care of that? Like it's on me. So yeah, whenever I was hiking out with him, I definitely made sure to bring like firearms or bear spray or something. Knives, something that like I was not going to rely on him. The thing that really freaked me out is that I was going out taking pictures in the mornings around some of the mountain ranges. And I think I was in Boulder, Colorado, and it was like I couldn't see real early in the morning, and I just had that feeling like something was watching me. And it was dead quiet. There's nobody around, nobody on trail. I'm like a mile away from people, so I'm not even sure if they could hear me yell. And I was getting set up to take this picture of a mountain, and all of a sudden, it was dark, so I just happened to scan, you know, the horizon with my flashlight, and sure enough, maybe like, I don't know, 300 feet behind me in the bushes, there was a pair of eyes just staring at me, and I was like, that's not good. That's not good at all. And the thing didn't move. I started like a child thinking if I made noise, I could maybe scare it off. And it didn't seem like a bear, because a bear would be moving around, not just stalking me. Ended up just staring at me for a minute, and then I started making some loud noises and it took off. I'm 80% sure it was a mountain lion. Also nearly got a Carlo Finnish Lakia. What? I don't know how to say it. Which is not recognized as a breed by any major kennel club. Okay. What is that, like a wolf then? Oh, it's like a Russian dog. Yeah, it does look like wildlife. Yeah, I think I've had about 14 dogs in total. I was about to ask, holy shit. Like, you named like 5 breeds off the top of your head recently. You were looking into getting. I'm like, damn, how many dogs did he have? Jesus, with all these dogs, I can only imagine. You have like some person like trying to break into your house and you just put a sign up that's like, alright, good luck. My dogs are probably gonna eat you. Like you have absolutely no squirrels, no wildlife on your property. It's just... I've had about 12 huskies, 2 Norwegian elkhounds. If I got the dogs, I was thinking of getting as well, it'd be close to 18. Oh, okay. Where are you gonna put all those big ass dogs? Do you live on a ranch? Start a dog farm or a bear or elk hunting business. Is that what you were doing out there? Were you a hunter guide? I lived in a cabin in the middle of nowhere. Okay, it's starting to make sense now. Yeah, I've never lived in like anywhere crazy like that. I've always been just outside of a city. So like work in the city, because most of the stuff I do is usually tech. but then not live in the city because I fucking hate traffic and I hate not being able to find parking spots. Like the stress of, oh, we're gonna go out and see a show. And then you have to, like, deal with trying to find a parking spot. That, I don't know why that stands out to me as, like, a worry the entire way there. The Huskies were for sledding. Sled? Winter jail, it's for hunting and protection. Sledging? Like pulling a sleigh type thing? That's insane. You get like sled dogs. Holy shit. Yeah, you are, harness, pull the sled. Oh, okay. I've seen a couple of those, God, people did that in Alaska, I guess, before they had planes and stuff. That's insane, man. That's a crazy... I had no idea you're a goddamn mountain man. Holy shit.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it I grew up in London. Yeah, that's for my... Alright, so the weird perception that I built up, you know, not ever seeing you or knowing what, you know, you kind of build these mental pictures in your head of what you think the person looks like and what they do. And that's what I was thinking, is just this, you know, 6'5" dude that lives in the city, orders KFC, you know, at night, loves playing video games and getting into random bar fights. And I'm like, alright, picturing that type of person. Like, football player, and then you described dogs and living out in the woods with sled dogs in a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a completely different picture now. Like... You went from some, you know, bar-fighting football guy that plays video games to like this, you know, Leo DiCaprio in The Revenant that fights bears. Like, that's how fast that swapped. the baby cam froze, and it's 9 o'clock. She'll be stomping in here any second. Get out! Don't get trapped. These guys are fucking dangerous. See why nothing really scares me, especially when you've had to stare down a moose or a wolf. Yeah, that makes some idiot at a bar seem a lot less frightening. 100%. Yeah, exactly. He's struggling to stand, throwing out words he hardly knows. And you're just like, man, if we were at my cabin, just let my dogs eat you. Great, I can't kill this guy. Shit. So he's resistant to both physical and cold, which is both my abilities. None of my people could kill him. And running past him and getting pinned against him in another group's dumb. Shouldn't do that. Alright, I think that'll do it for me. I gotta go check on baby girl and make sure she's okay. I put out strawberries and cereal and food, so she probably just walked out of her room and started eating that. But yeah, I'm gonna go check on baby girl, see what's going on. I might stream sporadically if I can get away with it here or there, but it's mainly a birthday weekend, so it'll be a lot of eating foods and drinking beer and relaxing. But yeah, Scorpion, have a good one, man. I will catch you, when I catch you next time. But then I also come back to the UK after them 3 years and work for the UK government for about 6 months. Yep. I'm kind of building in my head that you may be one of those, spy types, but can't say it. Just, I don't want to say it and give your cover away, but I can picture that. Alright, man, I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Later.